A warm welcome to Mobby Media. I'm Glenn, your host. Today we've got joining us Ocean and we've got Christos here. There's someone else requesting as well, Tiara. I don't know if they're part of the team. I'll just do a quick mic check. Are you there, Christos?
Hello.
Oh, yeah, you're coming through great there.
Good evening. I hope you can hear me well.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I've got Tiara requesting as well. Is she part of the team or is that just an audience member? Is it just you speaking today, Christos? Your mic's on mute, Christos.
Yes, kindly excuse me. I'm looking into it. Give me a couple of minutes. I'll let you know.
Okay. Well, maybe we can start. You can tell us a bit about yourself, your background, Christos, and the team's background. Christos might just be setting up here, so we'll wait a couple of minutes.
Kindly, yes. I'll be with you shortly. Please allow me 1 minute and be right there. Be right here.
Okay, Christos. We'll be starting shortly. Yeah, we're just waiting for Christos.
Hi there. Good evening. Sorry for the small wait. Good evening, everyone. Thank you very, very much for joining. I was just sharing the spaces a bit. I'm gonna share also with my account. Hopefully,
Okay.
we're gonna get also someone else from the community up here to talk about this. I think pretty interesting project that we have put together, and I would like to introduce to all.
Yeah, Christos. Just maybe first, if you could just tell us a bit about your background and the team.
Yes, of course. So, hello everyone. My name is Christos. I'm 45 years old. I'm a businessman. I have been working in maritime boating industry, leisure, touristic, yachting industry for the past. I feel I'm close like a decade now. And I'm founder of the Ocean DAO. Uh, Ocean DAO is a project and a for-profit DAO that we have put together in order to get like-minded people together and invest in yachting, in boating. Uh, it was very, very interesting. I mean, I attended yesterday's. I don't know if people here attended also the yesterday's space that it was about RWA. I think it was organized by you guys, right?
Yeah, that's right, Christos. That's our aquarium show. Yeah. Did you get a chance to speak on that show?
Well, unfortunately, no, I couldn't. I couldn't speak. But it was a very, very interesting very interesting space about RWA. I
Great,
think
Christos.
I
So
think
yeah,
that I would like to start with that and to say um, how interesting and how unique and what kind of opportunities I feel that RWAs can offer and give to investors. For me, RW RWAs are ambassadors of crypto to the Web two, and it is a way that we can bring Web two space and businesses, real businesses, and tokenize and connect them with Web three. We can, and that way also we can introduce crypto and so the whole blockchain mechanisms to Web two and get even more interested parties from there. So what have we put together here, and what we're trying to do is that, as I said, we have created a for-profit DAO. I am the founder. That's its sole purpose is to educate its members and gather funds and invest in boating. Now, our project started uh, as a concept back in 2022. Uh, we have been waiting for it to mature and be ready, and we launched on 2023 first on BSC chain. Uh, for 1 year now, we have been building. We have built very interesting stuff, and also we have been setting the foundations, and we have been preparing the legal roadmap, and we have been building a lot of stuff that will help us uh, and make our ambition come a reality. I think we have been doing a really good job. I don't know if people here have had any opportunity. I mean, I shared also on Telegram some links about our project. I don't know if who I'm speaking with. Sorry, your name.
yeah, Christos, it's Glenn. Yeah, I did have a question on that. I think you touched on it there. Can you provide a brief overview of Ocean DAO and explain how it plans to democratize the yacht charter industry using cryptocurrency?
Yeah, that's well. That's what I shared also some links about our project. So I don't know if you have uh, here, if anyone had the chance to take a look. What what we have built is, first of all, we launched our token, and we want this token to be the base of our economy, the monetary of our ecosystem, and with this currency, we want to give access into our DAO. So the how you can join the DAO is actually the first step to come inside our ecosystem and join our DAO is by purchasing the token first. Uh, our goal is to actually gather funds and money inside our DAO so we can invest them in boats and real world assets that we will exploit in the yachting industry, and we will generate streams of income for the DAO. Not only that, at the moment we have already submitted, and we have created our LLC company. We expect that the company will be formed in the next weeks. And also that will give us the opportunity to launch our portal that will start immediately offering services around boating for booking vacations or even for taking classes for or training as a skipper or any other stuff around boating, And our portal will have the opportunity to introduce uh, our project also on the web too and to other sailors, because there you will be able to purchase these services even with the traditional ways, credit cards or uh, bank transfers, but also with Ocean. And we want to make Ocean attractive. And we will be giving people offers that with Ocean, you will be able to book and acquire these services even cheaper. So this will generate one new income stream for our DAO. Uh, Now, the second is the income stream that we have created is coming from the traffic of our token and from the tax of our token. So 50% of all tax is deposited into the DAO, and we will be using these funds to actually purchase our first boat. Uh, Now we are very close to acquire our first asset. We expect to have our first asset now in the summer, and we want to see how market evolves. And but judging of how things are going, uh, we are very confident that we will have these funds secured in the summer of 2024 to acquire our first boat. Now, our first boat I think it will be a great milestone, and it will give us a really big boost. Uh, First of all, because it will start and bring fresh money from the economy into our ecosystem, but and also combined with all the other services and all other income streams will help us grow faster and faster and faster. I don't know if you in the past year we have had a big, I think, a significant growth. Our goals and our purposes are to reach really high. We're not looking into getting one boat. We're looking into building a fleet of boats, and we really want our uh, our project and our ecosystem to have an impact in the whole industry. And what I can say is that already our DAO and our project is a part of professionals uh, in the business. And well, I think that we have um, all the qualifications to succeed and make this true.
Great, Christos. And I was reading on your white paper, you had the launch of the NFT marketplace in Q3 last year. I was wondering, can you detail how these NFTs representing pieces of yachts will function and what rights and benefits do they confer to the holders?
Okay. Yes, of course. So the NFTs are our governance are the governance token of our DAO. So our DAO uh, has now lazy minted 300 pieces, and only by DAO vote more NFTs can be minted. So that's not something that I can judge or anybody from the team that put this together or started this, but only the DAO can vote and say that yes, we're going to be lazy minting more NFTs that people can purchase. Now the NFTs are purchasable and are minted, can be minted only uh, only with Ocean. So you must have Ocean in order to be able to purchase these tokens. Now, of course, there are going to be KIC is required, and we have been really putting together a lot of work into compliance with laws and regulations. So DAO members should expect that if you wish to come and join our DAO, you should expect that you will be KIC'd to participate. Uh, but rather than that, the first step coming into our ecosystem is, of course, our token, which is something completely different. And then, of course, you can purchase these governance NFTs that will give you DAO rights. It will give you rewards and uh, will give you voting rights inside our DAO.
Got it, Christos. And I was wondering about the entry points for investors. You mentioned offering a low entry point into the industry. Can you specify what the minimum investment is and what this investment typically entails on the NFTs?
Yeah, well, the investment is actually very, very much connected to the entry point is very, very connected to the performance of the token. Because as I said, now you need Ocean tokens to enter the DAO, and you will need approximately 2 million Ocean tokens or 1.6 with the discount and the participation that you can have through our. I mean, if you visit our website or you go through, you will see also that we have a meme NFT, and if you hold that as well, you get a discount, 20% discount to join our DAO. So the minimum entrance fee at the moment is at 1.6 million Ocean. So with today's Ocean price, I think this is approximately to 1,600 euros, dollars, if I'm not mistaken. But we feel that, as I said, this is connected very, very much to the performance of the token. So it's a combination of holding tokens and trying to get an entrance into the DAO.
Got it, Christos. And yeah, I was wondering the role of the DAO members. How are the managing members of the DAO elected, and what have been the challenges and advantages of this governance structure?
Look, our goal and our purpose is that every single member, and this is something that we are promoting and we are putting in place mechanisms that all the people inside the DAO will be active participants in all DAO decisions, and will be able also to will have the knowledge to to participate in all decisions. Meaning, so what that does that mean? That we are already now planning as we are growing. We're planning also to have seminars and education cycles about the business and how the yachting business work, how the boating business, maritime business works, and so we can make each and every member uh, able to take effectively decisions for the DAO. Because if you hold one NFT, you actually hold one vote, and you have also active participation in how the how the DAO actually moves, how DAO invests, and how DAO decides to do things.
Got it, Christos. And so for investors that invest in the NFT, what sort of membership sort of benefits do they get? Will they be able to take holidays on the yacht? And will you be having sort of real world meetings with the NFT holders?
Well, look, I know people are mostly trying to get benefit from a token, but as I said, what we're building here is a for-profit DAO. So the the DAO actually will be the owner. The DAO will be is already almost already a legal entity. That means that can own real assets. And if you have a piece of the DAO, you actually have a piece of what the DAO owns. And this is can be translated in real assets like boats that we're planning to purchase, or what it's in our treasury or our infrastructure. Everything that the DAO is, but by holding one of the DAO NFTs, actually gives you ownership of what we are building.
Got it, Christos. And you also offer staking for the Ocean token. I saw one of the benefits of staking Ocean tokens, and are there different tiers or rewards based on the staking amount or duration?
Yes, of course. If you go through our website, you can see that we offer also staking for Ocean tokens. Now, in the next days, also we have already launched a platform for staking Ocean, for staking our Memes Keeper NFTs, and also for. And now we are preparing also to get our Ethereum token staking platform up. So in whatever chain you hold, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but in the beginning of the year, we also launched a token in Ethereum. We are a multi-chain project, and we have our own audited bridge that you can move from BSC to Ethereum Ocean tokens. For us, our goal is for people also to purchase, to trade, and to use arbitrage also for the token. I mean, because as much as the token is trading, the faster the DAO will reach its goals. And yes, we also we're building. I mean, if you see our charts, we are growing. We are building more resistance lines, and now we're I think around 1.3 million market cap. Uh, but our goal is to even. I mean, we invest in the health of our token, and we want our token to be strong. Recently, the DAO injected like $35,000 in the Ethereum pair for that reason. And yeah, we will reward the holders on both chains. And we expect the Ethereum also staking platform to be available at the next couple of weeks.
Got it, Christos. I noticed on Dex Tools it launched in April. So was you on the Ethereum chain first and then moved over to BNB, or was it a relaunch?
No, it was a new launch on Ethereum. So we launched on BSC on April of 2023. And on January of 2024, we also launched on Ethereum. And we have, as I said, we have connected now these two liquidity pools that have been created in those chains. And people can move now their tokens. So regardless where you hold the token, you can move it from one chain to the other. So as a token, you have access from two liquidity pools to actually acquire it, either from Ethereum or BSC BNB from BSC Smart Chain.
Got it, Christos. Thanks for clearing that up for us. And I was wondering, how can the community get more involved with Ocean Down? Are there any incentives for active participation or recruitment?
Well, we are a rapidly uh, developing project, and we are getting adopted. We're doing a lot of these AMAs, like with you guys here. We have chosen, and what we're trying to do, first of all, is to set our basis in the crypto world. And then with now the release of our portal, our LLC company, and uh, now to actually approach afterwards the Web 2 people, and bring them in. I think that we have something very, very, very unique in our WA. Uh, in my opinion, our WA is one of the narratives that they're going to be. I think it will be one of the narratives that they're going to be very attractive, the least in this cycle. And Ocean DAO has a very, very unique offer to all people. And I think people will benefit by getting involved into this project. I mean, everything around boating is very, very beautiful. And regardless you like boats or not, first of all, you have to consider and think if it's a good investment. But also, I think it can open you the doors into an industry that it's very, very lucrative, and in my opinion, very, very interesting to get involved in.
Definitely, Christos. I mean, real world assets are really important for the future of crypto. So I was thinking of the future vision for Ocean, looking beyond the initial phases. What's the long term vision for Ocean Down? How do you see it evolving in the next 1 to 2 years?
Well, we are building non-stop. Uh, Now, our company, I mean, there is a lot of serious job and a lot of people involved in the background working for this project. What I can say now is like we are spending money, and we are setting up very, very strong foundations for this project. Uh, Also from legal aspect, because we plan to be a big project, a multi-million project. So we are investing a lot in the legal structure. We're investing a lot on doing things properly. And I want to say here to people that this project is created by businessmen and people that have knowledge of the industry. They are already in the industry, and that there is really serious work being done to make sure that this project will be a success.
Okay, Christos, and I was wondering, what sort of market challenges do you expect? What's the biggest challenges emerging in the yacht charter market with the crypto economy, and how does Ocean DAO plan to address these?
Well, you have to think that that's what we're working on. We're working really hard for it, and that's the beauty of real world assets, because real world assets can bring you on a crypto rainy day, can bring income stream from real economy, while you can even grow more and more and more while the market is also blooming on the crypto side. What we are doing is to create multiple income streams from many fronts. Fronts from we want to create income streams from the yachting industry. That's going to be through our real world assets and our services uh, from the portal. We are creating income streams from the crypto side, we have positioned our currency in a very well viewed spots, and we are spending money in order to be viewed. If you understand what I mean, in marketing and in stuff in the crypto side. So we have strategically um, uh, placed our token in viewpoints. So when people actually purchase the token, uh, actually they create through tax income stream from to the DAO. So we are creating income, fresh money from multiple fronts that will help us grow even more.
Got it, Christoph. And are there any strategic partnerships that Ocean DAO is currently pursuing or planning to pursue to enhance its market position?
Well, we have partnerships now. What we're doing is that mostly we're forming partnerships on the crypto side with a lot of communities, and we get a lot of support from them. But the real the big partnerships that we're planning is to have is that's why the legal the LLC and our corporation formation is very important for us because it will help us doing some really nice um, partnerships also in the yachting area and in the industry in general. Again, of course, we are pursuing any type of partnerships, but we have avoided to be funded because we want to keep this a community project and we want this to grow through investors that and people that will join and will like this project and will grow with us rather than be bought by a bigger fund. This is not something that we had pursued, but yeah, in general, we are pursuing any type of partnership that will help us grow and help us put our feet into the industry and grow.
Okay, Christoph, let's open it up to the audience. We've got lots of hands up. Let's see. We've got Aisha here. You had a question for Christos at Ocean DAO. Go ahead.
Yeah, thanks, Glenn. I have few questions. Okay, I'm curious to know how do you address the legal complexities surrounding asset tokenization, particularly in terms of ownership rights, maintenance costs, and liability? And how will you ensure that investors' rights and investments are protected in the event of unforeseen circumstances such as accidents or damages to the vessels?
Well, that's a very nice question, very interesting question. Now, look, what what we are doing is what any business is doing. First of all, we are forming legal entities. These legal entities are for liability reasons also. So this will not endanger. It will not be endangering the members, but all the responsibility will come into the legal entity. We are setting and we are working with a legal team uh, on the compliance basis and how our DAO and our governance is structured and operates. And that is to ensure that to mitigate any type of problems that might occur from compliance. And but regarding the assets and stuff, everything are insured. So there are insurances in the industry that I mean, you insure your boat. So even if the boat, even if a boat like sinks, which can happen, huh? It's something that can happen. I mean, there is a big insurance company behind that insures this asset and can guarantee the money of the investors. I mean, that's how we already operate in the real world. So Um, I mean, that's why I think that our project has a big dynamic on this, and I think that the first acquirement of a boat, it will be huge for us, and we are very very close. I mean, I don't want to say more, but this summer is going to be our summer, and I think that the fact that we will be having a physical asset, actually, it's the biggest insurance for investors in crypto, because their money is reflected into a real world asset, and not something small. It's like a boat. Of course, our first asset is not going to be something really big or something expensive, but we're going to get a small boat first. But even that, we're talking about an asset of around like $200,000. But of course, our goal is to acquire $500,000 assets or $1 million assets as we grow and as we create income streams and grow.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, how will the value of tokens or NFTs linked to individual yachts be dynamically adjusted to accurately? Dyn- I'm sorry. Actually, I want to say, how will the value of tokens or NFTs linked to individual yachts be dynamically adjusted to accurately reflect the real-time value of each yacht, taking into account factors such as its current condition, ongoing maintenance, and fluctuating market value over time?
Um, I'm sorry, I don't think I understand the question. If you can explain a bit more. I think you said something about equity and market fluctuation. I lost you there.
I'll repeat my question. Okay, yacht values can fluctuate based on various factors such as market demand, seasonality, and vessel condition. How do you implement dynamic pricing mechanisms for NFTs representing yachts to reflect real time changes in asset value? And how do you address challenges related to accurate valuation, especially in the absence of standardized pricing models for fractional ownership interests?
Okay, let me explain this a bit, because uh, uh, I don't know if you're talking about market fluctuations in crypto side on the real world side. So what we're doing here is that our token, our NFTs are like a form of um, of our token is a currency. Okay, a currency is a currency. Currencies go up, go down. I mean, we all see this in the markets every day. But this has nothing to do with the real world asset side and our for-profit DAO and what we're trying to build. So our currency for now is a gateway into our project, but also it will be a mean of payment for services provided by our project. So the Ocean token is just a token. Now the NFT will reflect what actually the DAO is doing as a business. So a business is a business, and of course, real world assets also depreciate. But there are, plans for this, and we have also available for our DAO members to see how these assets perform in general. I mean, yeah, we can never know what's going to happen. A business is a business, but what I can say is that our DAO is already a part of people that have great experience in the industry, and we want to grow and share this knowledge, and all together grow and build something bigger. Uh, there are no guarantees of profit, of big profits, or anything like that. But what I can say is that this is something. This is an existing industry. It's a very lucrative industry, and there are people in this project that they're doing this actively, like myself. Okay, I'm just the founder, and I'm a DAO member myself, and I'm also a businessman in this industry, and I'm successfully been running a similar business in real life for the past 7-8 years.
Got it. Okay, last thing for me. I want to ask, how do you plan to bridge the gap between traditional yacht enthusiasts and the concept of tokenized ownership? What educational efforts are underway?
Well, well, and that's I think that's the most interesting part, because now with the release now of our portal, and that it's going to be up very very soon. Actually, like after we have our LLC, we have our team numbers and all the necessities to actually start this going. Uh, People will be able uh, to acquire services with crypto. They will be able to book a boat or book a service around boating with crypto. And this will introduce to Web 2 people, I mean, fresh and other people, I mean, outside our crypto world, not necessarily already crypto users, but this will introduce to sailors and active people, and it will give them the opportunity to acquire same services that they could take with traditional uh, in a traditional way, much more expensive, to get them with crypto much cheaper. And but yesterday I lost. I heard a lot of right stuff. I mean, we can be talking about this for. I can be talking about this for a lot. This is not enough, and that's why we are looking into real world assets. We are trying to establish our uh, own real world assets that will fund our economy. And this will bring strength and money, because adoption from Web 2 will not come that fast. But yeah, that's how we're trying to set our foot into that industry.
I understood. Thank you. Thank you so much for answering.
Thanks for the questions, Aisha. Next up, we've got Ramat. You had a question for Ocean Dower Christos. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Glenn. I've been listening and have a few questions. Okay, I was thinking, will owning multiple NFTs provide more voting power? And if so, is there a limit on maximum number of NFTs that can be held within a single wallet to maybe prevent unequal influence our governance decisions?
No, there are no limits. You can buy as many NFTs as you like, but think about this. Uh, Now there are like 160 NFTs sold. This team, and if you go into our DAO page, you can see how the votes are distributed into wallets, and how many members we have. Also, with the KIC that we will have in place, so everybody will know. Of course, inside the corporate, inside the DAO, because KIC will be done by third party that will ensure privacy for all members. So it's not like the team is going to be doing KIC. Come here. What's your name? What's your address? And etc. But there will be a third party service. I think we're talking now with Sam. I don't remember exactly, because I'm not in charge of this at the moment, but we're talking with a third party that will be doing the KIC. So uh, the DAO members will know that it's like more than one, so not really many one guy with many wallets that is holding this, and already we have achieved that. to have a diversity. I mean, to have our tokens distributed in such way. Yeah, some people have votes, but as it is, as we speak now, there is no single member that can take a decision about the DAO. So no individual has the power at the moment, as we speak, to actually make a decision by himself inside the DAO or overrule majority. And keep in mind that, as I said, the NFT price is actually connected with the performance of tokens. So to actually acquire the rest, the 130 NFT tokens, it's going to be very, very expensive, because you will need to actually now buy millions and millions of OSEAN tokens, which you can now actually acquire for 1.5K. But now imagine how this grows, how this the price increase on every buy. So if you come in and you want to buy, let's say, 10 votes, you're not going to be spending 1.5 K multiplied by 10, right? Because the price now is negotiated in a new price, as the token also increase price and increase performance. I hope I answered the question best I
Yeah,
could.
yeah, it makes sense. You answered it. Okay, I was also wondering, how do you ensure that the governance decisions that are made by the DAO member are in best interest of the project and its stakeholder? And are there also any economic model or incentive structure in place to encourage responsible governance behavior and maybe discourage opportunistic or short-term decision making by the participants?
Yeah, this is fundamental for us. First of all, we want people inside our DAO that have knowledge. So we put, so we are going to be educating a lot. The people already in the DAO, there are people in the industry with great knowledge of the industry and willing to share this knowledge. And what we want to create is people that they will be able to take right decisions and not be guided by not even me. You understand? I mean, it is not like taking a degree in shipping or in something, but uh, we will be introducing seminars inside our DAOs. This is something that is undergoing, that people will learn about the industry and how can take a good decision about the good of the DAO and their investment. So this is for us very, very important. It's fundamental for us.
Understood, understood. Thank you so much for your time. Over to you, Glenn.
Thanks for the questions, Ronat. Next, we've got Captain Levi. You had a question for Christos. Go ahead.
Yeah, thanks, Glenn. Hey, Chris. You've done
Are you
some
a captain
really.
also?
um, yes, I'm a wannabe captain. So I'm a parody captain, so to speak. How you doing, Chris?
Hi there. Nice meeting you.
All right. You've done some really great explanations so far. Awesome use case, awesome RWA. Just wanted asking, you did not explicitly, mention the perks of an NFT club, because normally when similar projects, I wouldn't say similar yachting projects, but when similar RWA projects have an exclusive NFT club, that's the club where those who are, will I say, heavy investors usually they usually get some early alphas, before the others. So are there any specific of the, and is there any way that the NFT is actually how much is invested?
Well, Well, I look, things are very, very simple. For me personally, and I think nobody in the DAO or here can say that we're going to give, we cannot give money that they don't exist or we cannot generate. You understand? So, uh, what we are building here is a for-profit DAO. So, we are making a business. Now, as business performs, uh, people uh, will getting the fruits of that. Now, the fact that we have this model uh, on how you get your entry inside. I mean, keep in mind. Let me give you an example. For example, let me give you an example. Now, there were people that actually purchased this token when we first launched. And with the price of Ocean token, now that token was cost like 200 $200, $300. All right. Now the same token now costs to acquire it and to mint it $1,500. So their investment has already grown. If you understand what I'm saying, right? But now, how can he get this money? He can get it by probably selling his NFT into our marketplace, And there is interest. There are a lot of people actually buying NFTs from the marketplace. Our marketplace now actually has become very, very active in our website and stuff. Uh, but I think most see the big picture here, and I think that when you get into an industry and when you get into a business, you're looking into the big picture and what is trying here to be built. Where I cannot say like we are trying. This has been building. It's our first boat is coming this summer. And we feel that after that, and with the market that is in like very favorable for RWAs, we're going to have even more. I think personally, if you're asking me now, it's better to hold the RWA, any RWA at the moment in the market than holding none or something else completely different. Uh, yeah, but as I said, this is a business. So this is something that will bring fruits as it evolves and as it is successful.
Well, sure. It sounds like a solid plan. It's kind of really interesting that you pointed out that it's a real world business, because my next question is actually going towards that. Um, Real world assets require real world earning mechanisms, which you've actually talked about. Then there's actually locations of high traffic, so to speak. Is there any use case sending, advocates of OSEAN to places where the token will be, will I say, particularly useful? For example, high yacht traffic areas in luxury ports, so to speak. I think there's one in Barcelona. I'm trying to remember the name, which as soon as I do, I'm going to send it a ping. You know, Billionaires usually go there to hang out. Got yachts ranging from hundreds of thousands of dollars down to even millions of dollars. I'm pretty sure, pitching Ocean there should definitely have some good feedback, if not any particular investments. So, what's your thoughts on that?
Wow, we have great. We have lots of plans, and even though I don't know what this is exactly that you're talking about, and specifically in Barcelona, but look, we have been working nonstop, and we will be working nonstop. And now that our DAO is actually growing, now these efforts are multiplied by growth. As we grow and people join our DAO, all this effort and all this work that we are putting is multiplied. Yes, we are planning to have presence in everywhere, in crypto, expos, in boating expos, in for example in Düsseldorf, that there is this the big boating events, and slowly. I mean, once now. I mean, for us, this is. I'm going to say it again. Uh, the LLC that is coming now is a big milestone because it will open our corporate doors into the market. And we will be able to advertise to real sailors and to people that we will be able to offer boats and services, regardless if we already have, if we have one, if we have our own or not, you know, and we will introduce our services already into the industry by the release of our portal. You understand? So people will come inside our website and they will be able to book boats, services, skippers, and learning opportunities around boating, even acquiring licenses and stuff like that through our website with traditional mean of payments or Ocean. You know, so, but yeah, but in general, we also plan to have presence in many places as possible.
Sounds like a solid plan. You definitely did lay out some important blueprints, before taking off. Yeah, the port I actually meant was Port Vale in Barcelona. Just decided to run it through Google Maps now, and I saw a bunch of yachts there. So, I'm pretty sure that it will be an interesting thing if
There are yachts everywhere, and actually, we're talking about a vast industry, and I mean, I'm looking without diminishing any other projects. I'm seeing a lot of projects like they're doing in real estate. They're attacking stuff like that. But look, in the yachting is not a small industry. It's vast. It's huge, and it's not only super yachts. And yeah, of course, it's super yachts as well. But it's not only super yachts. There are a lot of people that they're spending significant amount of money for enjoying yachting services. We're talking about smaller boats and yachts or sailing yachts up to up to super yachts. Okay, yeah, but we're talking about a really big industry with presence all over the world. You understand it? An ocean uh, is not only like we're not only pioneering in this and offering um, a gateway through crypto into that industry, but uh, we are actually the most ready to do it because we have been working the past couple of years and we have set up legal roadmaps and we have planned this very carefully on how to do our steps so it will not backfire on our face.
Hey, thanks for the detailed explanations. Really appreciate your detailed answers. I'm pretty sure you guys will definitely scale far. I wish you guys the very best, and I really hope that OSEAN and its projects, and your project stays bullish onward. Thanks again. Over to you, Glenn.
Thanks for the questions, Captain. Next, we've got Venice. You had a question for Christos. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you so much, Glenn. I have a few questions for Chris. Okay, Chris, I have been listening in, and I really appreciate that you guys are integrating real-world assets like yachts into the crypto. So it's really impressive. And considering that NFT holders are from different parts of the world and share dividends, but how will you guys ensure that all NFT holders can easily access the free vacation benefits, given that vacations may be in a certain part of the world where they need a plane ticket or other expenses covered as well?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand really the question. What kind of expenses? Look, everything is in blockchain. So
No.
our governance structure is actually like our governance voting periods are 48 hours. So it doesn't matter wherever you are in the world, you will have enough time to actually take a vote. And We have also people all around the world. We have people in the United States. We have people in Bali. We have people in Philippines. We have people in India. We have people in Europe, in Africa, in everywhere. You understand? So, we have people in Middle East. We have in Latin America, for example. So we are growing. I mean, so there is connection through the blockchain, and yeah, well, everything can be done in there. Maybe I didn't understand the question.
Chris, actually, I was asking about the perks that you guys have for NFT holders, like access to the free vacation benefits from holding the NFT. So I was asking if you guys have a vacation planned in any other country, but the holders want to go to that.
Ah,
Yeah, they want to enjoy that free vacation. So will you guys be covering the plane tickets and other expenses as well?
well, I don't know the programs that there will be running for holders, or this is not something this is to be discussed. Yeah, of course, through our club, you will have benefits, but these benefits are not going to be like 100% for free, if you understand what I mean. We're building a business, and if we start giving our services and the time that we have to offer as a business, as a service, and we start giving it to our investors, how money are going to be made? So yeah, you will have benefits, all right, for sure, but it's not going to be a free boats or free vacations or free for life and stuff like that. The math don't add up. If you understand what I mean, huh?
Yeah, I completely understand with you. Okay, you were mentioning about the NFT marketplace. So I have a question like if an NFT holder that like consider if I am an NFT holder, I understand that I will receive dividends in Ocean tokens based on the financial performance of the yacht represented by my NFT fraction. But if I decide to sell my fraction of the NFT on the marketplace, will the new buyer have access to past financial history of that fraction, including how much money it has generated for the previous owner? And how will this information be made available on the marketplace?
Oh, well, yeah, keep in mind that we are already, this is very, very sensitive subject that you are saying, yeah. And we have already devised a plan on how, due to the fact that all DAO members must have KIC, must be KIC. So we have already mechanisms in place that this will be ensured, and how the NFTs are passing hands, through ledgers. Because every ledger, every address is connected to one to the NFTs. So uh, we are putting mechanisms in place to ensure that the next buyer will be inside the DAO, and that the next buyer will have the opportunity to be educated as well around the business, and that he knows, first of all, who he is, and if he knows where he's getting into. So, but yeah, but through our marketplace, you will be available to actually sell your governance, or people are doing it already.
Okay, understood. And I know that there will be fractions of a single yacht and broken down into equal pieces with a value of 2 million ocean each. I was thinking that what happens if one individual owns all pieces of single yacht NFT? Is it possible that one person owns all pieces of that specific NFT? If yes, then how will you, how will they have decision-making power regarding that specific yacht usage and may take it to anywhere they desire?
Well, what you're saying is theoretical, really. It's like, uh, It's like if you are telling me now you find me one token in the market, all right, and you tell me you buy all the tokens. So yeah, okay, even acquiring majority in our DAO is going to be super expensive. Not just expensive, super expensive. I mean, I don't see this really feasible because that's how the mechanisms are in place. So, I mean, if you want to come here, I mean, go ahead, give it a shot. I mean, try to get majority or even to buy all NFTs that they are available. I mean, as as it is now set up, I don't see it very easily to happen. I actually think that selling these 300 is going to be, I mean, by the time that these 300 are sold, I can see us that we will be very, very high in marketplace. I mean, the value already of our economy and our token will be really, really high. And because that's how the whole thing is designed. So it's not what you are describing is not like as very likely to happen on a technically side, you know.
Yeah, Christian, so I completely agree with you on this, and thank you so much for answering my all of the questions as well. Great presentation. Thank you.
Thanks for the questions, Venice. Unfortunately, we've run out of time today. It's been great speaking to Carlos. Christos, should I say, from Ocean DAO. As we say, WorldCoin talks research and education and multimedia is also. But if you want to find out more, or you've got any questions after the spaces, you can go to Christos' account, X account here, and the social should be there. Whereabouts does the community mainly hang out, Christos?
If you see my profile, I invite you, if you like, you can come follow me. And in my profile, you will find links about Ocean, and in our profile, also in our official Ocean DAO Twitter, you can find all necessary information in our website and into how to come inside our media and social media and get a first look of our project and what we're talking, what we're all about. I would like to make a closure without tiring anybody. uh, make a very brief closure. We are building something that we feel it will make a big impact into the industry, and with the RWA narrative that will be kicking in hard in this circle, and the characteristics that Ocean has, even from the design aspect or from the unique of what uniquely offers into the market. I mean, I invite you to come in and have a look for yourselves. Join our social and get to know with the rest of us. That's all.
Okay, thanks very much, Carlos, and everyone take care.